What if the biggest question humans have ever asked is not religious at all, but scientific? What if the question of God doesn't begin in temples or books, but in reality itself? Let's start with a simple question. Why is there something instead of nothing? Not why stars exist, not why life exists. Why does anything exist at all? For most of human history, this question was philosophical. But today, science has uncovered something unexpected. The universe had a beginning. Time began. Space began. Matter began. Energy began. There was no before the universe. And this changes everything. Can something come from absolute nothing? Not empty space, not a vacuum, but true nothing. No laws, no energy, no time, no space. Science has never observed anything coming from nothing. Never. Every effect we have ever measured has a cause. Remove the cause, the effect disappears. This is not belief. This is logic. So if the universe began to exist, what caused it? Some say the universe created itself. But think carefully. For something to create itself, it must exist before it exists. That is a logical contradiction. It's like saying a book wrote itself before the alphabet existed. Impossible. Others say the universe came from quantum fluctuations. But quantum fields are not nothing. They require laws of physics, energy, mathematical structure. Those laws still need an explanation. So the question doesn't disappear. It moves one step back. If the universe began and nothing comes from nothing, the cause of the universe must exist outside the universe. That means not made of matter, not bound by time, not limited by space. Because matter, time, and space began with the universe. Already, logic has taken us somewhere strange. Now let's ask a deeper question. Why does the universe follow laws at all? Why does math describe reality so perfectly? Why do invisible equations written by human minds govern galaxies, atoms, and light? The universe is not chaotic. It is ordered, predictable, structured. And structure requires explanation. Laws don't create themselves. They don't choose values. They don't enforce themselves. They simply are. But why? If you find a code, you infer intelligence. If you find language, you infer a mind. The laws of physics are not just rules, they are information. And information always points to a source. Why are the laws of physics so perfectly balanced for existence? Change gravity slightly, stars never form. Change the strength of nuclear forces, atoms collapse. Change the expansion rate, the universe tears itself apart. These values are not flexible. They are razor thin. Scientists call this fine-tuning, not for life, for existence itself. There are only three logical explanations. 1. It's necessity. The universe had no other option. 2. It's chance. We got extremely lucky. 3. It's design. The values were chosen. Let's test them. Necessity. There is no known reason the constants had to be what they are. They could have been different. So necessity fails. Chance? The odds are so small that even many physicists admit chance stops being a meaningful explanation. Winning the lottery is unlikely. Winning it every second, forever, with the exact numbers needed, is not chance. That leaves design. Not religious design, logical design. The inference we use everywhere else in science. Fine-tuning strongly points to an intelligent cause beyond the universe. Now let's go even deeper. Why does consciousness exist? Your brain is matter. Matter follows physical laws. But thoughts have no mass, no location, no charge. Love is not an atom. Logic is not a molecule. Meaning is not a chemical reaction. Neuroscience can correlate brain activity with thoughts, but correlation is not explanation. A radio correlates with music, but the music doesn't originate inside the radio. If the universe is purely accidental matter in motion, then reason itself is accidental, which means logic cannot be trusted, including the logic used to deny God. That's self-defeating. Reason points to a rational source of reality, not blind chaos. Now, one final question. Why does the universe allow discovery at all? Why is reality understandable? Why can human minds, made of dust, comprehend cosmic laws? The universe is not just ordered, it is knowable, and that is deeply strange. If reality were the result of random forces, we would expect confusion, noise, meaninglessness. Instead, we find elegance, structure, deep simplicity beneath complexity. Without using scripture, without invoking religion, logic leads us here. The universe had a beginning. It requires a cause beyond space and time. The laws of nature are finely tuned. Consciousness and reason are real. Reality is intelligible. The best explanation that fits all the evidence is an intelligent, timeless, non-material cause. Call it what you want. Science doesn't name it. Logic simply points to it. This is not proof by belief. It is inference to the best explanation. The same method science uses every day. And maybe the most surprising conclusion is this. The deeper science goes, the harder it becomes to believe that everything came from nothing, for no reason, by accident. The question is no longer, does God exist? The real question is, what kind of reality would exist if he didn't?